Miami. Major League Baseball lost one of its best pitchers this weekend when a boat carrying Jose Fernandez of the Miami Marlins struck a pile of rocks and capsized, killing him. Fernández, 24, and the others almost certainly died on impact, the authorities said. The Miami Marlins organization is devastated, the team said Sunday morning in a statement, adding, "Our thoughts and prayers are with his family at this very difficult time." A shrine appeared outside the Marlins Stadium as fans stopped by to leave flowers, cards and signs bearing his jersey number, 16. That number was also painted onto the park's pitching mound, where a single Marlins cap was placed. Fernández was with two friends in a 32-foot motorboat that smashed into a jetty that delineates the northern section of Miami's Deepwater Channel, said Officer Lorenzo Velos, a spokesman for the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. The channel, called Government Cut, is used by cruise ships and freighters to head into an Atlantic Ocean. It sits on the southern tip of South Beach, a popular tourist destination in Miami Beach. Officer Velos said it could not be determined whether alcohol or drugs had been involved in the crash because the boat was badly damaged. Toxicology tests will be performed, he said. None of the men were wearing life vests. Fernández overcame great odds to reach such professional heights. He was jailed as a teenager for attempting to defect from Cuba. He succeeded on his fourth try, at age 15, saving his mother from drowning along the way. He emerged as a baseball star at Braulio Alonso High School in Tampa, Florida, and was chosen by the Marlins in the 2011 draft. He reached the majors in 2013, when he was named the National League Rookie of the Year. In each of his 4 major league seasons, Fernández had an ERA below 3.00. He was one of our game's great young stars who made a dramatic impact on and off the field since his debut in 2013, Major League Baseball's commissioner, Rob Manfred, said in a statement. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family, the Miami Marlins organization and all of the people he touched in his life. The 2 men who died with Fernández have not yet been identified, but Officer Velos said they were not athletes. He also said the 3 men ranged in age from 24 to 27. Fernández was not the owner of the boat, a sturdy CV, but his family told officials that he enjoyed boating. The Coast Guard found the boat around 3:30 a.m. during a patrol from its nearby base. Coast Guard officers noticed the boat's lights blinking above the rocks and stopped to investigate, Officer Velos said. The boat is in very bad shape, he said. It does appear that the vessel went straight into the rocks. After the Coast Guard reported the crash, Miami-Dade County fire rescue divers and a marine patrol began to search for bodies, Officer Velos said. The boat hit the rocks so hard that debris surrounded the wreckage. Driving a boat at night can be dangerous and difficult, particularly for inexperienced boaters. There are no lights, and distances are difficult to judge. Even the glow from a cell phone or a GPS instrument can impair vision. The men were headed south, presumably toward home or a nearby marina. Weather was not a factor, Officer Velos said. There were no storms, and the water was not unusually choppy. Officer Velos said officials had not determined whether the men were returning from a night of fishing or from an excursion. It's totally different than driving by day, he said. You don't have street lights out on the ocean. There is no real view of the surrounding areas. Florida has the largest number of boaters in the United States and by far the longest list of boating accidents, injuries and deaths, according to state records from 2020. Boating regulations in the state are relatively loose, and the activity is governed by a patchwork of federal, state and local agencies.